These three people, as authorities say, kept a disabled mother and her daughter captive for 2 years. Tonight, Ashland neighbors are speaking out about what they know about the suspects. 10 TV's Jason Frazier is live in the neighborhood where no one had a clue that a woman and child were allegedly being held captive inside a home. And this is a terribly disturbing story, Jason.
Kristen, it certainly is, and prosecutors say that the three suspects kept the victim's child in a padlocked room inside the home here you see behind me here for 24 hours, day and night. They say that that was allegedly done to discourage the mother from escaping from the property. And tonight, federal prosecutors say all three are in federal custody. Federal prosecutors say deep behind this driveway just off of West Main Street in Ashland was a woman and child held in what they call modern-day slavery.
The only reason you would be back there is if you lived back there.
Neighbors say the suspects were fond of animals, especially Jordy Callahan, seen here holding a snake.
There was potbelly pig.
The pit bulls.
The pit bulls, and then there was that huge snake.
A ginormous snake.
Prosecutors say they used some of those animals to threaten the mother and her child to discourage them from escaping.
These victims were repeatedly exposed to subhuman living conditions, such as frequently being denied meals, access to bathroom visits. They were physically punished for toiletry accidents, and they were threatened not only with weapons, but also with vicious animals, to include pit bulls and pythons.
Callahan and Hunt allegedly forced the mother to clean the house, do their laundry, and clean up after their animals. The trio allegedly forced their victims to sleep on a cement floor. Prosecutors say last summer their ordeal turned violent after Callahan and Hunt slammed the victim's hand with a rock and forced her to turn over prescription pain medication meant to treat the injury.
It scares the crap out of me.
Prosecutors say the victim nearly escaped, but that's when she allegedly came across one of the suspects, Daniel Brown. He convinced her to get back inside of the car, and that's when he allegedly drove her back to this home.
When you think it can't happen, you know, and then you think, coulda, shoulda, wouldas, did I see something, did I not see something? And no, we really didn't.
Police were tipped off about the allegation after the woman was forced to steal candy from this Family Dollar in Ashland last October. Tonight, all three are in federal custody, facing a forced labor charge. And prosecutors tell me tonight that because of the victim's disability, she received monthly government benefits, but she rarely received them. And that's because one of the suspects, Hunt, pocketed most of the money. Tonight, I'm told by prosecutors that all three will be in court next week. Reporting live tonight in Ashland, Jason Frazier, 10 TV News.
Jason, thank you. And Jordy Callahan's brother defended him tonight. He says Jordy has many animals, but would never use them to harm others.
They're saying that she was tortured with the iguana or anything. Iguanas don't do that. Iguanas eat vegetables. They don't eat flesh or anything like that.
Investigators say the suspects kept the victims locked in a room with the iguana and that the victims would sometimes have to give their food to the pets. Be sure to stay with 10 TV for continuing coverage as we learn more about the suspects and what happened inside that Ashland home.